Hey YouTube, we're back. This is Lily still, and we're still talking about the diet stage 3, soft solids. I wanted to take some time to talk about post week 2 of into this diet. So not week 2 of surgery from your surgery date, but actually the second week of being on this diet where we can add in fruits and vegetables, which is great. So you have a little more complete meal. But anyways, they gave us a meal plan here to give you an idea, and this is what I've been trying to follow, and it's been really hard to get the food in, so I've been following it as best I can, but it's not, to a T, and that's to be expected. We have a brand new stomach. It's been stapled all up, and it's super tiny, and we have intestines in spots where they weren't before, attached to different things now. I mean, it all works the same way, but everything is so different that our bodies are just completely trying to find themselves again, if you will. The way I'd like to put it, our intestines and stomach, our whole digestive system's back in high school. It's just trying to find themselves, just trying to find their way. So hopefully mine won't be a little punk rock or mosh pitting in my abdomen. Anyways, a sample meal plan for me, which I can hold up, but I doubt you can even see it. Here's the sample meal plan. Oh, actually, you can see that quite well. Okay, guys, pause your screen and take a look. Okay. That worked out really easily. Well, anyways, to just go over it a little bit if you didn't feel like pausing your screen, if you're a little defiant. They say to have 4 to 8 ounces of liquid before you eat breakfast. Then breakfast, you can have something like an egg or a light yogurt, and as long as it's under 25 grams of sugar. Then between breakfast and lunch, they want you to have your multivitamins, and I have a whole vitamin regimen right now because I'm taking a multi, taking biotin, taking vitamin D, taking iron because I was slightly anemic before surgery, so God only knows I'm probably a lot more now. Also taking 4 calcium citrate chews, and that's only because my chews, each one is 250 milligrams, so I just get 1,000 milligrams a day of the calcium chew. And I think that's it. Oh, and I'm taking Prilosec just for the first month post-op, I guess, to, prevent acid reflux or ulcers or anything like that. So, and I bought one of those little pill holders. I'll show it to you next video. And it's just got it's got morning, noon, dinner time, and bedtime. So things like evening and bedtime. It's got 4 different spots on there, and I found it to be like really very helpful for me to just kind of break up my pills. And what I really like is, how usually they have those pill containers and they're like, like that big, oh, like that big. God, I can get my fingers straight. But anyways, and they don't come apart. Well, this is nice because each one you can take each day out, so I can put it in my purse if I have to go somewhere and know I'm not going to be around to take my vitamins, so I don't have to put it off. So it's perfect for me. I just take them over to the couch and put them on my coffee table so that I know, oh, while I'm in the middle of watching my show or something, I need to take some more vitamins. It works out really well. Anyway, so you take that. Then you're going to have a snack, such as a low-fat cottage cheese or a string cheese. After snack, half hour after snack, sip on another 8 ounces of fluid until your next meal, which is lunch. Examples, tuna or egg salad made with light mayo or a lentil soup. You don't want a lot of broth, though, because it's considered drinking while you're eating. Then you wait a half hour, sip on another 8 ounces of liquid before your next snack, which will be a snack of, could be vegetarian chili, could be refried beans, could be just a cup of milk. Then another half hour you wait, and 8 ounces. Oh, I guess if you had milk, you probably wouldn't have to wait. You probably wouldn't want to just start sipping on something else, though. If you just drink 8 ounces of milk, you'd probably be pretty full. But you want to wait a half an hour and start up your 8 ounces again. And then for dinner, you could have something like baked fish, cooked nice and moist, or ground turkey, moistened with a broth or fat-free gravy. And then after dinner, wait another half hour, and then you can sip. They want between 8 to 16 ounces of fluid. I find I drink a lot more at night, and that's probably because I have a lot more hours between when I finish dinner and when I go to bed, because I'm kind of a night owl. Go to bed at like midnight, 1 a.m., and I'm sure most of you don't, but I do. So I end up drinking a lot more than 16 ounces, but that's okay. Okay, you want to get at least 48 to 60 ounces of liquids in a day while eating. How I've found my eating so far? Really difficult. It's been hard. I'll make a video about that because now we're going to talk about adding fruits, but yeah. So I have not gone on to this yet, but to add soft fruits and vegetables, you can add a little sliced fruit to your cottage cheese. You can have like a bean soup with some extra vegetables, a little chopped up, maybe onion or peppers, something like that in it. Fruits that you can have, you want to have fruits with natural sugars. So if you have a canned fruit, you want to make sure it's in its own juice, not in syrup. And it may even be okay if you just rinse it off. I mean, it's still going to taste like fruit. You're just getting that little bit of extra sugar off of it. You want to avoid eating skins on the fruit, so apples, pears, just peel that stuff up and cut it up nice and small. Like just imagine yourself cooking and preparing food for like a toddler, because that's what we are now. We're toddlers. So you want everything nice and small. You're going to avoid fibrous parts of a fruit, so the white part of an orange, the veins of the orange, you want to kind of stay away from. And applesauce is fine as long as it's the no sugar added kind. So you just want to make sure. And always check any label, anything that has a nutrition fact on it. Make sure it's under 25 grams of sugar. Do yourself the favor now. Just get into that habit. And also, I look and make sure it's under 25 grams of carbs as well, because carbs break down to sugar. They can make you dump too. And to avoid fruit juices. They told me no more fruit juices for the rest of your life. That's fine by me. I'm not even a big fruit juice fan anyway. And then for vegetables, vegetables like the sky's the limit. Frozen vegetables, as long as they're, not very fibrous. I mean, I don't even think they make very fibrous frozen vegetables, because fibrous would be something like stringy, like celery. You probably don't want celery. Asparagus to a point, unless you were just eating the tips. That's very stringy down towards the shaft of it. You want to stay away from that. So it's just really hard to chew up. So you get those strings that go down, and it's just going to wreak havoc on your pouch. But they say that frozen vegetables tend to be easier to tolerate, probably because they've been pre-cooked and then frozen, and then you cook them again, so they get a lot softer. So avoid celery, corn, other fibrous or stringy vegetables, which, aside from celery and, like I said, asparagus, I really can't think of very many. And I think they just want you to stay away from white potatoes. They don't say it in here, but, white potatoes was always considered a starch, and a full-on carb that you kind of want to stay away from. Now I'm going to show you like I did in my other video, so pause your computer soon. You're going to see a sample meal plan of when you can add in fruits and vegetables. Let's just pull that back a little and zoom in your screens and pause and take a look at that. Let me actually zoom in closer because this is like a lot smaller. There's your sample meal plan. Okay? I'm a giver. What can I say? Give you guys meal plans here. So aside from that, something that I mentioned in the other video, what you want to do now that you're eating protein and fruits and vegetables is 2 bites of protein, then a bite of a fruit or a vegetable. So if you're having cottage cheese with, say, chopped up strawberries, which is one of my favorite things to eat. Have a little bite of cottage cheese, have another little bite, and then your third bite, have that strawberry with it. And then go back to the cottage cheese again. Because you want to make sure at the end, when you've eaten, that you've eaten more protein than you have the vegetables, because our bodies need the protein more right now. It's going to keep us fuller longer, which I don't think we really need a lot of help with this early out. But it's also what your body needs the most. It definitely needs the vitamins and nutrients from the vegetables and fruit, but it needs the protein even more. So it's good to do that. And just stay hydrated. Sip, sip, sip. Drink, drink, drink. Chew, chew, chew when you're eating. 30 minutes before you can have another sip of that water or Crystal Light. I still haven't myself been able to have water, but I'm getting there. I've been watering down my Crystal Light more and more. Just hopefully tricking my body into it so that one day I just drink water and it's like, oh wow, this is very bland Crystal Light. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I've tried it a couple times and it just still feels really heavy. Just, I don't know, it just really sucks. Feels very heavy. But yeah, such is life. Anyway, so that is the stage 3 soft solid meal plan for like the first month or so post-op. Well, month or so plus a week, because I started mine a week post-op. And that was basically broken down. The first video, which will be labeled part 1, is your first week into this diet, and then this video is the second week thereon until further notified. Anyways, guys, it's always a pleasure. Keep tuned, keep watching, keep commenting, rating, subscribing, recommending, and I think I mentioned in the other video, feel free to donate. I need a massage chair. Anyways, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But it's been a pleasure, guys. See you later.